Today on the Sunday Sampler, we'll be playing a game called Martha is Dead. I stumbled across this game on Steam when I was just looking for something a little bit different to play. I don't remember how I came across it. I don't remember what I was searching for specifically. It might have shown up in my queue, the queue that Steam creates, games for you or whatever it is. But what caught my eye was there was like a graphic for this game, and it had like all these accolades on it, like 9 out of 10, 9.1 out of 10, 9 out of 10. You know, it's gotten all these great critical reviews. So I took a look at it, and I watched like this 3-minute movie, or not movie, launch trailer for it, and was impressed with the graphics. But it really didn't explain much about the game. I don't think it showed really any gameplay, so I'm really intrigued to see what this game is about. Here's how Steam describes it. It says, Martha is Dead is a dark first-person psychological thriller set in 1944 Italy that blurs the lines between reality, superstition, and the tragedy of war. Sounds interesting, and I will say that this title sequence looks really good, I feel like. This is by some small studio. They're called LKA, and they've made one other game. I don't remember the name of it, but it's described as a walking simulator, so this might be a walking simulator as well. I'm going to be playing this with a controller because when I went into the settings, there was no way to map the keyboard controls. So we'll just go with controller. And like I said, I have no idea what to expect here. So I'm just going to go ahead and hit A to start, and I'll hit start here, and well, we'll figure out what Martha is Dead is all about. We're presented with this screen here. It sounds pretty ominous. The story of Martha is Dead, and its featured characters are a work of fiction. The game contains potentially uncomfortable scenes and covers topics that may distress some players. The game is recommended for an adult audience and carries the appropriate age rating. As an adult narrative drama, the game uses artistic interpretations that can be visually unsettling and may cause discomfort. It explores the complexities of the human mind, psychological trauma, and self-harm. The game is not recommended for players who may find depictions of mature scenes containing blood, dismemberment, disfigurement of human bodies, and self-harm disturbing. You have been warned.
Ciao, I'm Julia K. I'm glad you are here. Nobody has visited me in ages. It's been years now. I must tell you my story, but I don't know where to begin. There is so much that I should start from my childhood, but my memories of these times are vague. I only remember the summer of 1929, when they sent me off to stay with my nanny.
Nanny, will you tell me the story of the White Lady?
No, little sparrow. Not tonight. A fog is coming, see?
Yes. I know that when it's foggy, the lady kills young women. But why is she so evil?
You see, Julia, pain and suffering can make us do evil things, even if we're not actually bad.
Just like soldiers have to kill other soldiers. I like the lady, I've decided, Nanny. She must be in so much pain. The poor dear. She still scares me a little, though. Soon I'll be a young woman, and she could kill me. Does she kill those who love her?
Of course not.
That makes me feel better because I love her. But what about Martha? Would she be in danger?
Your sister is with your mother, so do not worry. Do you miss them?
No. I mean, yes, I miss Martha a little, but I love spending time with you.
Now, go to sleep, little sparrow. It's getting late.
Okay, Nanny. I'll go to sleep and dream of the lady. Was she beautiful?
She was beautiful. Yes, very much so.
Then she'll be beautiful in my dreams. And will I be beautiful just like her?
You'll be even more beautiful.
Listen, Nanny. Since the lady won't harm me because I love her, and since you're not a young woman, could you tell me her story? Even if it's foggy outside. Please. Oh, please. Then I'll sleep. I promise.
Oh, all right. You always get your own way.
I loved Nanny and I loved that story. Every time I heard it, it sounded like a new and more mesmerizing tale. Every night I would ask her to tell me about it, even though it scared me. Even now I can remember every single day of that time and how happy I was.
According to an ancient legend, the lakes of the area are haunted by the spirit of a young woman who was killed by the man she loved. She was expecting a lover's stroll by the lake, gazing out at the old tree growing on the lake's island. So much hope and desire, but death, not love, was awaiting her.
Oh, the poor dear. That's not fair.
Life isn't fair, Poppet, but that's the way it is, and we must learn to deal with it.
Okay, I'll try. But it makes me so mad. Keep on reading, Nanny.
In despair, the man confessed he had killed her out of jealousy. So he was hanged on the small island, in the middle of the very same lake where he had killed the girl. They searched everywhere, but the girl's body was never found. Since then, her spirit, known as the White Lady, has been imprisoned in the depths of the lake. She grieves eternally for the loss of the man she loved. When fog arises, the White Lady is known to leave the waters of the lake and roam the woods, looking for her long-lost love in vain. Within the fog of dawn, hunters have claimed to hear the wailing of a woman in the distance.
I'm a little scared of this story, even though I like the lady.
Should I stop reading, my little sparrow?
No, Nanny. Daddy always tells me that fear must be faced. Go ahead.
Okay, honey. Every time the sad memory of the night she perished stirs in her soul, she takes the life of a young woman by slaying such a life in its youth. Even just for an instant, the lady feels free from the burden of her pain.
Good night, Nanny.
Good night, my love.
I spent almost 3 years with the nanny, but when I came home, I quickly forgot how to be happy. My memories do not return until 15 years later, in 1944, when I stayed in that house. I enjoyed setting up cameras in the woods by the lake. My father created a device that attached to the cameras. It would make them take pictures at set intervals. I was trying to photograph animals, or whatever else was in that damned place.
Oh, cool. Okay. July 16th, 1944, 6 a.m. So she's got these cameras set up here. Interact with the camera. Okay. All right.
Reel off the film.
Okay.
Open the camera. Remove the old roll of film.
Put the new film in.
Put the new film in. Close the camera. Load the film. Activate the timer. Almost ready. Now to bring the image into focus. There's something floating on the surface of the water. If I frame it better, I might be able to see what it is.
Okay. So, it's interesting. I'm moving the lens and the controller vibrates. There we go.
What? Is that a person? I must help them.
Oh, okay.
I was horrified at the idea that someone might have drowned in my lake. The lake was my world, where I would spend entire days daydreaming. I would lose myself in my thoughts, but that was a rude awakening. So terrible.
There's a body there, all right. Huh. Thought she was seeing things.
I instantly noticed that the person was wearing one of my dresses. I was scared. I dragged that lifeless body as best as I could to the shore, trying not to drown myself. Only when I lifted her in my arms did I realize who she was. It was my sister, my twin, a part of me, dead. Impossible to comprehend. I was desperate. I didn't know what to do or to think. I have to stay calm. Martha is not dead.
I guess,
It's not possible.
1944, we weren't doing CPR.
It's not true. There's no need to worry. Everything is fine. Everything will be fine. I have to stay calm. Martha is not dead.
What do we have here?
It's not possible. Martha, February 26th, 1923.
Is everything okay?
Are you hurt?
What are you doing?
Go, Eric! Run!
My parents ran towards me. My mother hugged me. She, who detested me, was now cuddling me. Her warmth filled me with life, and the pain became bearable. I felt protected. "Martha, are you okay?" she asked me, speaking slowly in order to let me read her lips. She thought I was deaf. She thought I was Martha. I didn't want the moment to fade, so I meekly nodded my head. I didn't realize I had done something that couldn't be undone.
Oh, wow.
I would have to pretend to be Martha forever.
Huh. We could do the sign of the cross or get up. Let's see what the sign of the cross looks like.
O Lord, who gives life to the dying, let your sacrifice of love be offered for Martha's soul. Into your hands I also entrust my spirit, so that I may be reunited with her in perpetual light, to never suffer the desolation of purgatory. Please grant her eternal rest, O Lord, and may eternal light shine upon her.
Eric, did you remember to light the candles in the hall? People will be here soon.
Mummy always finds something for everyone to do.
Okay. Hints can be disabled within the game settings, okay. So see what I mean? This is a really good looking game, I feel like. I mean, this is really impressive graphics. And I like the music that plays. Oh. Okay, who's this guy? Holding a little glass of wine there. We talk to this dude? Hey dude, I'm going to talk to you.
Daddy must be devastated. He loves me. I messed up and now I have to watch him suffer my death. I can at least light the candles and let him find some comfort in sleep.
Oh, we got an achievement. The Emperor? Okay. So, I mean, it sounds ridiculous. Kind of like, you know, she's like, oh crap, they think I'm Martha now. You'd think that you'd just be like, no, wait, I'm not Martha, but... And you'd also think that her mom would be able to tell them apart, but she said that her mom always detested her, you know? So, I don't know, maybe her mom wasn't that close to either one of her daughters, so that's why she can't tell them apart. Piano here with some music. We've got a little instrument case here.
Daddy's oboe. We were preparing a really nice duet together. On the rare occasions he's at home, that is. Daddy, Mummy, and my grandparents. It seems almost impossible that Father is a soldier. Mother would have been more suitable if she wasn't a woman.
I guess we're going to light one. Is that a candle there, or is that the lighter? I think that's a lighter. Let's grab that. So we're supposed to light the candles. Those candles are already lit. Are there other candles that we're supposed to light? Oh yeah, let's light these candles here. Gotta line it up just right. So this really just seems to be an interesting way to tell a story that you get to interact with a little bit. I don't know if it's just a linear story and you just follow it along.
Done. Can you come and get the flowers, please? Or send Martha if you like.
Never a moment's peace. Even at a time like this. She can't sit still for a second.
I mean, can we change the outcome at all? I don't know. Or are we just here to follow along the story? So yeah, how bizarre Everybody thinks that that's you. Oh, whoa.
Hell! For a moment I thought I saw... No, that's not possible. It must be this whole situation making me see things that don't exist.
Got a radio here. We got, looks like maybe a note.
Is someone coming to get these damn flowers?
July 17th, 1944. When Mummy asks for something, there's no escaping it. Ernesto E. and family.
Can I read it? I was hoping I could zoom in on it, maybe.
July 17th, 1944. Our hearts are with you and we share your grief in the wake of the tragic loss of your dearest Julia. Monsignor Attilio D.
So yeah, I guess back in the 40s, you said you would send a telegram?
July 17th, 1944, Ministry of War. Director General for Conscripts and NCOs. We are grieving over your sudden loss, and we send you our heartfelt condolences. The Lieutenant Colonel Rapporteur.
Okay, that was all of those. Got a painting up here.
An old painting. I find it so sad. It communicates a sense of
Do I
deep
have to do
solitude to
everything as
me.
usual? Eric, get a move on.
That woman is really bugging me.
Better go or she'll end up getting seriously angry.
Well, we don't want that to happen. All right, let's go. Kind of want to keep exploring, but let's see what she wants. Maybe we'll get to come back in, but I doubt it. Okay, we just go right back in. All right.
Everything always has to be perfect with her.
What was that? Just the...
Parla Londra. Trasmettiamo alcuni messaggi speciali. Felice non è felice. È cessata la pioggia. La mia barba è bionda. Parla Londra. Abbiamo trasmesso alcuni messaggi speciali.
What the heck was that? Was that something that used to happen? During the war? I don't even know. Interesting. Guess it's a light switch. Okay. Little outside area here. Oh, we got a... Oh, these are where the flowers go. Huh. We just happened to walk here.
What's happening? Who closed the door?
Uh-oh. Oh, man, we're trapped now. I can't go back in. Shoot. I wanted to go back in and explore some more. Okay, so somebody shut the door. Anything else out here we could look at? Yeah, this is just a really neat looking game. It's got a really unique look to it. I think it looks fantastic.
Eric, wake up. Do you think it's appropriate to sleep here, of all places?
What? Yes. I must have fallen asleep.
What are they talking about?
You can't stay here forever. Why don't you go to bed?
No. I want to stay with my daughter.
Your daughter? Your daughter? You have another daughter, you know. The one who's still alive. Remember?
What are you talking about, Irene? Julia is dead. What kind of comment is that? How can you?
You should be thinking about Martha. Julia harmed Martha. You know that, right? And as if that were not enough, she has now also abandoned her.
It's the same old story. Everything is always Julia's fault, isn't it? Her fault for Martha being deaf and for you being infertile. Do you think it's the right time for this? Julia is dead, Irene. Dead. Someone killed her. Do you realize that?
Of course I realize. I get it. Do you think I'm stupid? No one understands it better than me. She always brought problems. Only problems. It would have been better if she hadn't been born at all.
Oh,
You're
jeez.
crazy.
I'm the crazy one? Me?
Boy, that really startled me. Gosh.
They have done this to get at me, yes. Your death is all my fault. All I could ever do for you was hurt you, Julia. My poor, sweet, crazy girl. What will I do without you? What will life be like now? All the time I didn't spend with you. But now I'm home. We can go fishing together. We can take pictures of butterflies. No. We can't do anything together anymore, can we? Nothing. I miss you, Julia. I miss you.
While American bombings continue to devastate the peaceful towns within the Elsa Valley, we have heard some tragic news from the area of La Ramola. The young daughter of German Army General Erich K. was murdered near her home. What possible reason could there have been behind such a cowardly act? This is what the Carabinieri, who immediately intervened, hope to find out.
Interesting
Mother
loading
didn't seem
screens.
to suffer from the situation. All she cared about was that my death was so painful for Martha. But not having me around anymore must have been a great relief to her. At the end of the day, it was better for everyone that it was me who died. And it was better for me too that people thought that. But the guilt began to consume me. That's when I started having horrible nightmares.
Oh my. Oh, good gravy. Oh. Martha has found what? Martha has lost her life. No. This is weird. What if I choose I? Nope. Okay, so there's one path you're supposed to take. Martha has lost her soul. Interesting.
Martha has lost her soul. Martha has lost her soul. Martha has lost her soul. Martha has lost her soul.
Oh my goodness.
Martha has lost her soul. Martha has lost her soul. Martha has lost her soul. Martha has lost her soul.
Oh, I stole her. I'm guessing. So far, I've guessed right so far. I stole her life. Nope, I didn't. I didn't steal her life. That was wrong. I stole her identity. Okay.
I stole her identity. I stole her identity. I stole her identity.
Oh. What the? Okay, well, hey, I'm just doing what the game tells me to do, people. What the hell? So this was the necklace that was around her neck. Like that movie Face Off. They steal her face. Okay. I'm not real comfortable with this, I'm here to tell you. Oh my goodness, okay. Look away. What the hell? What the hell? All right. Was that part of the nightmare? I guess. Good grief.
It was just a dream. A horrible dream. That horrendous woman and the face of my sister. I wish all of this was a dream and my sister is just sleeping in her bed. Instead, her bed is empty and this is reality.
All right, let's look around the room now. We got a photograph here. We got one turned upside down.
This is Martha and me at the festival of the patron saint. It was only a few months ago, and now... Martha had asked for a picture of me to put in this frame. She wanted me to do one of those expressions of mine that made her laugh. Expressions that she couldn't quite imitate. She used to say that those were the signs of my soul. Can a photo capture the soul? Can I capture Martha's soul?
The camera. Okay, so I don't know why that said the camera up in the upper left-hand corner. And then this chapter is called The Room. So let's look around this room. Pretty nice room. Not a whole lot in the way of privacy here. I guess this here, Martha's bed. Over there, Julia's bed. Now Julia has to sleep in Martha's bed. Forever now.
Scary fairy tales. Everything seems to be scary lately. Yet everything here is so beautiful and bright.
Yeah, it is beautiful and bright here. It's beautiful outside. So I think that this game takes place in Italy. And I think I read that, like, the original voice acting is in Italian. So, oh, look, there's our shadow on the ground. That's cool. So I guess that the studio is Italian. I don't know for sure. Yep, here's Martha's cupboard, wardrobe, whatever you call it. Got a little table here, little desk, some more pictures over top of it. So, yeah, they share this room. There's the entrance to the room right there. We could get a better look outside right here. Can't open the window, though. I don't know why. I love that you could see our shadow. I think that's fantastic. I love that. All right, let's look around this place. Let's see what Martha had in here. Has in here. You gotta line it up just right. There we go.
Martha's clothes. To me, wearing them will be like having her with me. Mummy will also be happy to see them.
Okay, so
I could wear my clothes in the other wardrobe.
So we can choose what clothes to wear, it sounds like. We could wear Martha's clothes or we could wear Julia's clothes. And I don't know, maybe that might change the outcome of the story somewhat. Here on the ground, roll of film, some books, maybe a journal. More photographs. Here. Desk. More of these paintings, drawings.
Even more scary fairy tales.
So at the starting of the game, when the nanny was reading the story, was she reading to Julia or Martha? She was reading to Julia, right? Believe so. Here's Martha's, what do you call this?
This is Martha's
Trinket box.
It could contain something that will help to figure out what happened.
Oh, okay. So if we could get into this thing, maybe we could learn what happened to her, how she ended up dead in the water. Because we do have a mystery to solve, right? We don't really know how she ended up there. Here's a date, I guess. July 18th.
It's July 18th.
Got a little clock thing here.
It's about 9:30.
Okay. Is that important? Here's Julia's trinket box.
I always keep my trinket box locked.
Well, apparently so does Martha. The difference is that she should know where her key is. Might be in that purse on the door over there. Here we've got a photograph.
Oh gosh, if Mummy sees this picture, she'll throw it away for sure. It's me and Lapo.
Huh.
I want to see him as soon as possible so we can mourn Martha's death together.
I wonder if she'll tell Lapo the truth. That would be quite the scandal.
Nanny will be visiting me soon.
Okay. Nanny will be visiting. Oh, we could even look down and see our body. Okay. That's cool. I like it when you could see your body in a game. Most games you can't. You're just this floating head.
The butterfly collection that Daddy made for me.
That's nice. Not for the butterflies. Guess it's a little record player kind of thing there, huh? Well, I think the only other... No. We could check the wardrobe here. Decide what clothes to put on.
Can I be Martha without her clothes? Mummy never wanted us to swap, so I don't know how she will take it.
That's
I could
interesting.
wear Martha's clothes instead, in the other wardrobe.
Yeah, let's not make things worse.
It's me with the nanny. Well, maybe it was Martha. No one can remember.
Some records up here. What a radio. Yeah, this is, keep saying it. I just think it's a really, really neat looking game. Alright, let's see what's in this purse here. Satchel. You gotta get the right distance away. Like, I feel like I want to get this close to it. Oh, well, I can. But, so this, I can interact with it. Here I can't. But here I can again. So go figure.
Everything I need is always in my bag.
Oh, okay. Let's open the bag. You have opened Julia's bag. Here you can find objects that Julia always carries with her, along with any picked up during the game. It's an interesting background that's scrolling by there. So we have what looks like a map. Oh, okay, I have to continue first. Objects are listed at the bottom left. Select an object to use or analyze it. Now try selecting the key or the map. Okay, so I'm going to select the map first. Cool, a map. You know I like games with maps. Hold X to zoom out and see the full map. Whoa. Look at this. Is that Lapo hiding in the woods waiting for us? Could be. Look at this. It's like a path through the woods. Pretty cool. We also have an album. No photos yet. A log. Okay, so... This is a record of every single thing that has been said by us so far, I believe. Yeah. Huh. Remember at the very, very starting, she said, "Ciao, I'm Julia K. I'm glad you are here. Nobody has visited me in ages. It's been years now. So where is she?" And then we have some objectives. Things to do. I must put one of my photos in this empty frame. I always said to Martha I would, but never did. She would have liked it so much. Huh. We'll need the camera. I like to always have my camera with me. When you least expect it, the opportunity for the perfect shot presents itself. Okay, that sounds like fun. Right bumper. Open the bag. Here's the key.
To my trinket box.
This is the key to Julia's trinket box.
Here is my diary.
Oh.
July 12th, 1944. This is a new diary. We moved here today and I forgot my old one back at home. But that's okay. A new chapter in my life, a new diary. They say they brought us here for our own safety. Daddy, the war, and everything else. Nanny gave us her house and she went to look after the mansion. It's weird being back here after so many years. I remember Nanny telling me the fairy tale of the Lady of the Lake. It's one of the few happy memories I have from when I was little. Nanny isn't here and that's a shame, but Martha is here with me. I also get to see Lapo more often, which is wonderful. He's always hanging around here. Mum is thankfully too preoccupied with fixing up the house to worry about me. At least for now. July 16th, 1944. There's something creepy about the woods. Every time I'm at the lake, I get a strange feeling. Maybe it's the legend of the White Lady playing tricks on me. I get weird ideas. I think that there is this presence. Then I think I'm just being crazy. Anyway, crazy or not, I want to take some pictures. I'm not scared. In fact, I'd say I'm excited. I've made arrangements with Martha. She's coming to the lake with me tomorrow to set up 2 new cameras with timers, and we'll see what we can photograph. Not before a good swim, of course. To be honest, Martha doesn't like photography all that much, and recently she's gone off swimming too. But she does like spending time with me by teasing me. Then, when she gets bored, she disappears into her books, and I do my own thing. We feel right when we're together.
Okay, so those are the 2 entries in her journal right now. We know that today is July 18th, so she didn't leave an entry for the 17th. I guess because she's not Julia anymore. She's Martha now. Okay, it looks like she's going to keep her journal. Yeah, it's in our bag now. So we exchanged our key for the journal. And apparently we're supposed to find a camera and a key to get into Martha's trinket box. But where is her camera? She said she keeps everything in her bag, and we picked up her bag, but camera's not in it. So I don't know where her camera is. Let's see if anything different happens here. Oops, that's not the right button. Nope.
This is not the right key. I must get her key if I want to know what's inside her trinket box.
Well, we definitely want to know. Okay, so we can't interact with that. I guess we're going to leave the room now, and maybe we'll find the camera and other things. Oh, no, we need to get dressed first. Can't interact with that. All right, let's go get dressed. What do you think? Let's wear the white one.
I'll be right there. I'm just going upstairs to call Martha down for breakfast.
So we got an achievement called the Magician.
Fine, but I'm not sure we should let her sleep all day. What do you think? What did you say?
Oh.
Okay, I won't wake her up. I'll just turn on her light.
Oh.
So when she wakes up, she'll know when to come down for breakfast.
They really think I'm Martha and I can't hear them. I need to be careful not to talk, or I will be in serious trouble.
Oh, that's right. They think she's deaf. Oh, my.
Here's the whole family together. A very rare thing indeed.
That's right. They think that she's deaf. Gosh, I would have such a hard time forgetting that. I get busted so quick.
My dress. The one Martha wore when she was...
Yeah, why was Martha wearing Julia's dress? Right? It's kind of interesting. So we put on our clothes and we're sticking with them. We can't change our clothes. It's not an option. So I guess we'll go ahead and leave the room now. And see what is outside here. Okay, there's a room here that's locked. Can't even interact with it, it doesn't look like. Looks like a pretty neat place. Another photograph.
How wonderful the snow is. Unfortunately, it doesn't snow often around here.
Some phone numbers.
There's no shortage of paintings in our house. Mum is passionate about painting.
That's kind of cool. Oh. Play some music. Oh, left bumper to run. Thought that meant, like, to turn on the turntable there. So yeah, I could run if I want, but I don't think there's any reason to run right now.
Dad loves these prints of Florence. I find them a bit sad.
Why would she find prints of Florence sad? Maybe, I mean, was Florence bombed in the war? I don't know. I've been to Florence. It's a beautiful city. Got some stairs going down. We've got a room here that we can't actually go into. Oh, this is Julia. It said Julia.
It's locked. Strange. Oh. Why did they lock my room?
Huh? So Julia has her own room?
As a child, when I spent those short years with the nanny, this was my room.
Huh, okay. So Julia had her own room, but then there's that other room back here that we were just in that it looked like they shared? I'm not sure I understand that.
Martha's breakfast is ready. We can go.
Yes, yes. It's getting late.
Did you leave the newspaper for Martha? You know how much she likes reading it.
Yes, Irena. It's on the table, can't you see?
And that camera? Are you leaving it there?
Yes, Irena. Can't you leave it there for a few more days? Do you mind? It was for Julia. I will take it away soon. I promise. The thought makes me so sad. Seeing it there is as if... I don't know how to explain it.
All right. But let's go now. We have too much to do. We can't stay here all day talking.
Mummy is right, though. Martha always read everything. It's me who will now read the newspaper instead. They'll be out all day. The funeral preparations will take them a long time. Everything is more complex with the war. Over the next few days, I will see little to nothing of them.
Okay, look at our objectives here. That's not the right button. So, as far as the camera goes, we have some additional info. The one that my father left on the table could work well. And then we have the newspaper. Martha always reads the newspaper. I have to do the same as her so no one will get suspicious. Requirements, read newspaper dated 18th July. Additional info, it might be on the table. Oh, there's the table, there's the newspaper, here's the camera. And what's this here? Some film, maybe?
Chocolate.
Oh, chocolate.
A privilege for few people in these times.
Camera.
For Julia, to take more and more photos, Dad. I can verify that the camera is still working by taking a photo. I could photograph a sparrow. There are so many of them out here.
Okay. Take a picture of a sparrow. Got the newspaper here.
There might be birds
Oh.
around the little wall in front of the house. I always put crumbs on it for them.
Okay, we'll get there in a minute. I'm going to read the paper first.
Brutal
there she is.
assassination in San Casciano. Julia Kay, a young woman from a respectable family, brutally murdered near her home. Carabinieri investigates. A possible political motive emerges. Martha was not killed by politics or war. She was killed by something much closer and much less clear. I will find out the truth.
Oh, goodness. Okay. Article about Julia. Okay. How do I read it then?
Julia Kay. Distressed but supported by faith. Irenei the mother, Erich the father, and Martha the sister sadly announced Julia's passing. The funeral will take place in La Romola, Thursday, July 20th at 9:30 p.m., departing from the property of the deceased.
Okay. Whoops. Oh well. We put the paper down. So, there does appear to be some game elements here. We get to go photograph some birds. So let's go outside and see if we can't photograph a bird. If we look here in our objectives, we'll see, try the camera. My new camera, let's see if it works. Take a photo in the garden, and we can look at the map, and it's telling us where to go. So that's kind of cool. All right. I like that. We've got more of the house here that we could explore.
I liked watching Nanny as she cooked. I always picked up loads of techniques.
So we can look at the painting. So now I'm just going to kind of go through here a little quicker now. Just kind of take a look at the place.
Oggi Bonsi. On the day of St. Alexis, the battle rages in the city tormented by Anglo-American bombing. Our Lady of Carmel, a company of the Falchium Regiment, counterattacked yesterday, forcing the French to retreat to Piazza del Mercato. The situation is currently under control.
We'll check out this box. Note.
Florence, July 15th, 1944. General Erich K. As per our prior agreement, we are sending you military encrypted communication material. The device must remain hidden and secret. Hail. Feld Mascherallo, Carl H.
Okay. Well, it's not very hidden now, is it? Can we go out this way to the garden? No, we cannot. So, body just lays here. Nothing creepy about that. Totally normal.
We are so lucky. In these difficult times, pantries are empty and people are going hungry. But with a German general for a father, food is never scarce.
So look at this pantry. They've got all kinds of stuff down here to read. I guess this is, I don't know, wine or something. Can't go out that way. Whoa, come on, game. All right. So, yes, if I was playing this, I would certainly explore every nook and cranny. But I want to walk outside real quick before I end this week's Sunday Sampler, because it's getting about time. I want to just kind of see what the outside is like, and it is beautiful. It looks like I would call it a lemon tree, but I think it has a different name. Julia's bike can be used to get to locations faster. Interesting. Okay, she has a bike. So is the garden that far away? Let's ride a bike. Let's see how this works.
My bike. The wheel is deflated as usual. A bicycle pump will solve this.
So true adventure game fashion, we need to go on a quest before we could use the item. Or, I could just walk in this direction, but maybe I can't. Let's see if the game will let me just walk over here. I'm going to say no. That it is not. That I'm not going to be able to get past these impenetrable shrubbery. So our task here is to find a pump for the bike, or I could just walk here. This is actually pretty awesome. Try taking a picture of a sparrow outside to test the camera properly. That's what I'm going to do. Of course, I don't know how to use the camera yet. I hear birds. But, this is as far as I could go if I look at the map now. Okay, so this way.
This is the center of our farm, but since we moved here, it hasn't worked like it used to. Security matters, Daddy says.
Look at the map again. Well, heck. Okay, I guess the birds are supposed to be up there. Okay, so this bird up there. Was I supposed to take a picture of it from the other side up here, up top? Let's see, let's go back up here and look. Yeah, okay, we do it from here. Alright, here we go. So, to take a picture, look at the birdie. Walk over. Oh, do I need to get out the camera? Okay, we get out the camera. Okay, here's the camera. You're about to use Julia's camera. It's a 1940 Rolleicord with 120mm film. You'll use it to take photos throughout the game. Some photos will have hidden elements that will progress the game's story. Okay. While holding the camera, an icon will appear to indicate points of photographic interest. This icon will appear and become clearer the closer you are. Press X to see your camera and any fitted attachments. Okay, no camera skin unlocked. Alright. Look for the subject you want to photograph and press A to continue or press Y to exit camera mode. Okay. Use the camera. Do I just do this? Okay. You're about to take your first picture. To simplify the simulation, the picture preview displays the settings as you change them on your camera. In real life, the viewfinder's image is controlled by the secondary lens and only responds to focus. Prepare for your first picture. If you stand still, you'll be able to fine-tune the camera rotation, pitch, and height. Oh my gosh. On the advanced settings panel, I'll open the advanced settings panel to make your picture unique. Use the panel's controls to adjust focus, exposure, and aperture. Press right bumper to switch to the Extras tab. Here you'll find all of the camera's add-ons. You'll be able to use different lenses, filters, films of various sensitivities, and much more. Right now, however, you only have 100 ISO film. After closing this window, adjust the camera, then press right trigger to shoot. Okay. So here's the bird. And we can adjust height and inclination and rotation. Subject framed out of focus. How do I focus? I don't see a way to focus the camera, but it says it's out of focus. I don't think I want to do that. Well, I don't see any way to focus it. So adjustments panel. Okay, so over here, there we go. I can focus it. Look at this. Now it's in focus. And if I hide the adjustments panel, there we go. And shoot. There, I took a picture. Congratulations, you have taken your first photo. You can shoot as many photos as you want throughout the game, but remember that only a few will be critical to the story's progress. Soon you will learn how to develop the photos you've taken. Wow.
Excellent. I've taken the picture. Now it's straight to the darkroom in the cellar to print it.
Okay. All right. Well, it's not a walking simulator.
Daddy
It's a camera
recently became
simulator.
a general in the German army. He used to take pictures on the front lines, but now he gives me the materials to take photographs instead. Now that Martha is gone, only this camera can fix my ideas and my memories. I can't allow myself to forget.
Well, it looks like perhaps there is more to this game than I thought. And like I said, it is an absolutely beautiful game. I think it is. I don't think anybody would argue with that. I am intrigued. It does move a little slow, but there's nothing wrong with that. But I am glad that there's more to it than just simply walking around. You know, you gotta take pictures, you gotta fix your bike, you gotta do little objectives and such. And throughout all that, you have to somehow, you know, act like you're somebody else. Pretty crazy. So I think it seems pretty cool. I think it seems pretty neat. I don't remember how much it was. I think it was like maybe $20 on Steam, I think is how much it was. So it's not terribly expensive. This game came out in February, so it's only been out for a little while. But if you like this kind of thing, go check it out. Go grab it. I think it's a beautiful game, and I think that the story is intriguing. So if you think the same, go out and grab it. I would like to take a moment and thank my patrons over on Patreon for helping to support the production of these Sunday samplers. Thanks to you guys, I'm able to buy these games and try them out and share it with you guys. If you'd like to help support the future production of Sunday Samplers, head on over to patreon.com/mentalfox and sign up. I have all kinds of stuff over there that I don't post anywhere else. Thank you so much for joining me on this week's Sunday Sampler. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought about it. If this is a game that you would consider playing, and if you had even heard of it before I showed it to you this week. I'm just curious. Thank you so much for joining me on this week's Sunday Sampler. I sure hope you join me in another one very soon.